Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. We're coming to you live from the Sullust Galactic Qualifier. We are in round 2. This round, we're playing Assault at the Satellite Array. We got Torbjorn versus Filipe Alves de Freitas. Super excited to be here with you today. I'm joined by my good friend on stats and stuff and more, James Ritter.
Hey guys, after a little bit of a rocky start today, I think we're good to go.
That's right. And thank you to our judge for today, Tommy Adams. Now, we have some Empire versus First Order here. I think we need to get through these lists quickly, James, because I have a feeling we're going to see some zoomy zoom come soon. So everybody at home, I'm going to open up Choose Your Champion. You go ahead and take Toby Z's list, and I'll catch you on the flip side.
Okay, we got Torbjorn over here on the left with the Empire, rocking the new-ish Darth Vader in the TIE Defender. He has Malice, Marksmanship, Pattern Analyzer, and Heavy Laser Cannon. Opting for, instead of Juke, for Pattern Analyzer and Marksmanship combination. Could be some nasty stuff there. And choosing to go with the Heavy Laser variant versus the Cluster Missile variant. Choosing to focus on hitting one ship really, really hard.
I'm going to smack you.
He's going to smack you, and he's going to get 4 hits. So it's going to be 4 hits. And then to help support him, he has a Major Vermeil in the TIE Reaper. Very good offense. Has Ion Limiter Override with the TIE Talent, able to perform barrel rolls after doing a red maneuver. Pretty cool with these Reapers. Has the Child, which is an interesting choice here. Have not seen one of these Reapers take the Child before, so I'm very excited to see that. And has Grand Moff Tarkin as well, to allow his 2 friends, Vader and Grand Inquisitor, to get locks on ships that he has locked, and also targeting computer. That way he can get those locks. Speaking of Grand Inquisitor, we have the Grand Inquisitor in the TIE Advanced V1 with Brilliant Evasion, Shattering Shot, Trick Shot. You know, it's a big combination right now with the Shattering Shot, Trick Shot, and Proton Rockets. So if Grand Inquisitor lines up his shot right, he could, even just from a basic attack, throw a 5 or 6 die at range 1 shot. That is pretty crazy. He'd have to dump both fours to do it, but could be a huge shot. And that Proton Rocket, yeah, that Proton Rocket is just there for, like, hey, if you do get in range, here's a Proton Rocket for you.
just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
All right, and on the other side, Filipe with FO. We have Commander Malrus out there with Fanatical and Cluster Missiles. Of course, Commander Malrus is that. People will refer to it as the Glitter Stem ship. They are using a First Edition, X-Wing First Edition reference there, which allows you to spend the charge, and all of your focus results become what you need, hits and evades for the turn. Of course, you can do that twice a game, and that's why you got Cluster Missiles out there, because you have double modified shots on both of those if using Cluster Missiles. Then Kylo Ren, not in the Silencer, but in the TIE Whisper, with the enhanced jamming suite, instinctive aim. What are you going to be doing with that instinctive aim, Kylo? I'm going to be throwing out some concussion missiles. That's how he's getting a consistent 3-dice attack as needed. Of course, we have Predator for the bullseye rerolls. Sensor Scramblers. That's how we saw the decloak happen early this turn. You're going to see an action for jamming right there to start the round for Kylo. Getting zoomy and a little jammy out there. And then a shield upgrade to make it a little bit more survivable. Breach out there with those pursuit thrusters in the TIE SE bomber, advanced proton torpedoes and ion torpedoes, so a threat at range 1, 2, or 3, and also carrying some of those proximity mines. Gonna drop the beaver table on you, being able to drop some pursuit thrusters, and then proximity mines after that. And rounding out the list, Major Von Reg, Initiative 6, double reposition, has option to double modify each turn as they wish. Great dial with Daredevil, making those white boosts into hard turns. Proton rockets for a 5-dice attack and shield upgrade to make that ship just a little more thick. We're playing Assault on the Satellite Array, so we are trying to control some space out there to see who can control those satellites and score those points each turn. We are in the second round, so we're going to start scoring those satellites now. Remember, if you want to play Choose Your Champion, you have 3 minutes left to do it. There's your instructions on the bottom of the board. Thank you to everybody who is playing. It's a free game, little mini game you can play here on the stream. All you got to do is bet your channel points, and we always recommend that you bet them all. Go all in, baby. All right, we see Von Reg being a little ginger with that Daredevil boost, pointing to the middle of the board, waiting for his opportunity. Vader, no shots. Von Reg, no shots. I think we're going to get all the way to Kylo before we have any violence dealing in this round.
And Breach.
Ah, yes, and Breach. So here we go. Kylo is just going to be a range 1 shot with the turret weapon. 3 dice. Those 3 dice seem to be important to Filipe. He's seeing if he can just have consistent 3 attack dice when shooting.
Yeah, just has the Force to mod here. No other mod. No Predator. Nothing like that.
And well, shoo, that's all you need, James. 1 hit and a crit. Are you willing to spend the Force? Yes. Wants to get that damage in early. And spends the Force. Ooh. If there's one thing,
1 Force.
Because of brilliant evasion.
Pretty neat, especially because Kylo ran in and jammed off that focus. Yeah, awesome.
And we have a 4-dice shot coming in here. Ion missile. Hit focus.
Torpedo.
Double blank. So yes, ion torpedo. I always get those two mixed up. Rerolls. Ooh, full string. Full string.
It doesn't matter. He's taking an ion no matter what he does here.
Yep. So the spending the Force doesn't make any sense here. You just hold on to it. It's all right. If we know anything about the Grand Inquisitor, you know what he does, James? He lives.
He does one. Yeah. Well, he does 1 banks.
He does 1 banks. Yes. Yeah. Away from the rocks. That is important. Remember, newest update. You have the option to bank or 1 straight. 1 bank or 1 straight.
Yeah.
There. You're obviously going to take that 1 bank to the right.
Right into the. Okay. Yeah. The other way. Yeah. Not right into the rock.
No. And we have objective scoring there. 2 points for the Empire, 1 for the First Order.
And keep in mind we're playing Assault at the Satellite Array, which is the objective where you want to hang around the 5 objectives we have here. If you are at range 0 to 1 at one of these objectives, you'll score a point if you have the most ships there.
Now, with those, with that ionization, that's going to give Kylo a pretty easy path to follow the Grand Inquisitor, though the road roll will end up mattering.
That road roll is big, yeah. But honestly, could just maybe a 3 bank might skip over the Grand Inquisitor. Does a 3 bank and then
they'll rotate.
Yeah, the rotate, and then. Well, boost rotate, and then you can shoot the missile out the back.
I think that's right.
I always forget what their action bar actually is. Yeah, boost rotate. Yeah. Or could barrel rotate. Either way. But yeah, it gives them some options. So keep in mind, the action bar for these Whispers are pretty crazy. No red actions and tons of linked actions. Has the focus into here. I'll throw it up on the screen.
Throw it up. Throw it up.
has the focus into rotate, evade, target lock, barrel into rotate, boost into rotate, and then with the enhanced jamming suite, also has focus into jam, barrel into jam, boost into jam, and the jam.
Got actions?
So I want them all. So
Now,
yeah,
go ahead.
I was gonna say if you're able to get some coordinating on into Kylo somehow, give him some extra actions, he's able to link those all the time any way he wants. So you have to keep out for that. Watch out for that.
Yep. And now
not in this game.
Yeah, not in this game. Now, we did see that the Empire player did end up being the first player here, so that ionization happened, and Kylo took the risk with a 2-turn.
Yeah, because I think even if he does bump into the Grand Inquisitor, I think he'll probably still have a shot.
Yep.
But now it's just even better because it's Bullseye, range 1, has Predator,
and did a jam.
Yeah, it's gonna be did do the jam.
And we are trading target locks here, Malrus and Vermeil. Remember, Vermeil in that TIE Reaper basically has optional ailerons now. You can choose whether or not you want to do them.
Really helps these Reapers out, because before it was very difficult to line up perfectly your maneuvers, just because you have to boost, then you have to go pretty fast. Uh-oh. Here we see Vader swooping in.
It's coming in.
Gets the free evade and is gonna throw down a focus probably.
Yep. No locks, not yet. Especially with Major Von Reg setting up on the flank there.
Yeah, and keep in mind for assaults at the satellite array, these medium and large base ships count for 2. So it looks like Vermeil is both contesting and winning that middle objective away from Malrus.
And because Major Von Reg doesn't have any ships firing at him, nothing in arc here, he's going to go offensive, go aggressive, target lock, boost, trying to shorten up the range here and have a chance to hopefully push through a shield.
Uh-oh, here we see Malrus use her ability to, at the start of engagement phase, go ahead and throw it up there. Yeah.
There you go. All focus results for her are going to be evades or hits. Vader, a poor roll there. Not a good one. That's a heavy laser cannon with the bullseye. And going to end up only with possibly 2 hits.
No, 3 with his ability.
Well, as if he goes for it.
Yeah.
And he does, because there was a hesitation there. So 3 hits.
Yeah, it spends 2 force. Keeps the focus. Pushes through 1 after Malrus's glitter stem-like ability.
First damage there. Hole is exposed, and here's Von Reg hoping to push through 3 agility, focus, evade.
Not likely here.
Yeah, you're looking for blanks. Lots of blanks. Oh, well, there we go. Von Reg got what they needed. And you are not going to get through that.
You spin both? Oh, man. Okay, all right. We're going to see Grand Inquisitor range 3, just range 3. Going to spend a force to make it a range 1 attack.
There you go. He's trying to initiative kill it. Or at least hurt it. Oh, decisions.
Yeah, you're facing a rough... He's never going to get that proton rocket off with Kylo jamming him all the time.
Nope. And 3 squiggles. There you go. Good choice. Holding on to the force. We're probably going to see cluster missiles here from Malrus.
Cluster missiles. Big here. Able to shoot at Vermeil with the first cluster. And then shoot at Vader using another charge, because he's at range 1 and still in the arc at range 2.
Here we go. Glitter stem, 2 hits and a crit. That's going to be 3 damage into Major Vermeil, unless we use the force charges.
We will, so we're going to spend a force to take 2, which will be all the shields for Vermeil, and then gets to recover one because of the child's ability.
Hit focus blank.
Here we go. 1 shield off of Vader. It may not look like a lot, but that 1 shield.
That's huge.
That's huge, yeah. A lot bigger than it seems. So can we see Breach Ion?
Ooh, another good string there.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't quite done.
But just 1 damage.
All right, so avoiding a secondary ion, absolutely massive there.
That is pretty nice.
Get out.
But not to forget, Kylo is right behind him with a 4 dice attack with Predator and the Force.
Here we go in that bullseye. Oh,
no!
blank out. I mean, I guess you spend the focus for fun there.
Wow.
That's disappointing, I think, a little bit for Filipe.
Yeah, that would I would be pretty sad right there. Okay, has Vermeil. Last shot of the round.
Hit crit. And ability should go off here, right? No tokens on Malrus. And uses the Force. So hit crit are going to go through, but there was a bit a misplay. Oh, was that a direct hit? Direct hit.
Yeah, Malrus is gone. Yeah, I think so as well. He could have used the ability instead of one of the Force there.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to be able to get any of that Force back unless he takes a damage.
Yeah. So for anybody who's not familiar, Vermeil, they're going to do scoring right here. For Vermeil right there, while you perform an attack, if the defender does not have any green tokens, you may change one of your blank or focus results to a hit. So could have done that first and then followed it up with a Force and been left with 1. So a little bit of a misplay for Toby. We'll see if it ends up hurting him or not.
Okay, yeah, it looks like the Empire was able to score 2 objectives there, the one behind Vader and Vermeil's. And Grand Inquisitor was able to tie Breach for that top objective. Kylo just outside of range. Okay, being able to take off Malrus before she gets both charges off. That's pretty big, I think.
Yep. And to respond to the chat, someone said if I were Filipe, I'd give it to him. No reason for him not to use that May. I mean, in this situation, I think he just doesn't even realize that he made a misplay there on Vermeil. Mind you, he's ahead 7-1 right now. So it might not end up mattering, but if we end up in a spot later where that 1 Force could have pushed him over the edge, we will come back to this moment.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I want to throw that dial up there for Vermeil on the screen for everyone to see. And just to keep in mind the options that Vermeil has with that pre-maneuver boost. And then if they do a red maneuver, they get to do a barrel roll. So just try to think of all those possibilities if you're the Empire player here. Could do some pretty wacky things. Could boost right and then sloop right.
Ooh,
and you know, get a barrel roll if you need to.
Who said I'm a support ship?
Yeah, I do attack.
1 hit.
Well, and then Vermeil wanted to do his system phase ability with Tarkin, but he just killed Malrus, so not able to give anybody. We do see that sloop. I think honestly, I might just stay there. That's a pretty great spot.
Yeah, no barrel roll.
Yeah.
By the way, can I do a quick PSA? Can y'all please learn how to barrel roll with medium bases? I see so many people get this wrong in person. Watch my video. I made a whole video about it. Okay? Yeah. It is the relationship between the hash mark and the edge of the template, not the template on the plastic.
Yeah.
You dinguses. It's bigger than you think.
It's bigger than it looks. I'll leave it at that.
There you go. Rant over.
But yeah, I 100% agree. I had some players at my local this past week that were like, "How do media base barrels work again? Like, it looks weird." I was like, "It does look weird. But that's the way it's really supposed to be."
Mm-hmm.
We see Grand Inquisitor do his boost into linked focus action, trying to get some distance from this Kylo that keeps tracking him down.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Kylo not in a great spot. I don't think they'll be able to get out of Vermeil's shot here because these Whispers cannot double reposition. Tons of linked actions, Dion. None of them into double reposition.
Not allowed to bob and weave. One or the other.
Yeah, bob or weave. Oh man, so many different options. Could boost and then jam Vader because he has bullseye. Probably just a boost focus here. Jams himself.
Okay. To have that third agility.
Yeah. Yeah. Has the force for defense.
Ooh, blocks Vader. Okay.
Wow.
That means that takes away the defense bonus, but is there anything he can do about it? Can Von Reg slap down the oh nope, you're not gonna have it.
He can boost.
Oh,
you can lock boost. Or he still has the lock, so just boost.
Daredevil. He's got Daredevil.
Ooh.
Can he get
I think he can, but I don't know if I would want to.
I know. I'm right now. Yeah. I could be like, if I'm him, I'm like, oh, that looks delicious.
Yeah, I think I just do a regular boost
and just throw a range 1 4 dice.
Yeah. Just outside of range of breach. Oh yeah, breach didn't move. Yeah, just slapped on the focus. Still out of range. Would have liked to shoot breach instead, I think. But just rolling 3 hits is pretty cool. I like that.
Yep. Who needs mods? No range 1 mod. That's fine.
Yeah, it does get the third agility because of the enhanced jamming suite. But
whiffs. So one focus is going to take 2 critical damage there?
It was hit crit. But both on the shields.
Von Reg's turn, range 1.
Only the focus for defense. Ooh.
Taking that lock.
You spin the lock?
All day. Take it. This is your chance.
With no evade on Vader.
There we go. There 4 hits into Vader. He says, okay, 2 shields. That's massive.
Yeah.
Like,
you remember how earlier I said like 1 shield is pretty big?
Yeah.
2.
Yep.
So that almost shields down. 1 shield left on Vader. Ooh, that's looking scary.
Kylo gets his chance. Try to get his licks in.
All right. 3 dice because Vader is in the bullseye.
Not bad. Hit crit. And Vader's going to avoid that.
I was unsure about the focus that he took there, but I'm not too upset about it now.
He does bleed.
He does bleed, yeah.
All right. Vermeil trying to protect his boy. Hit
there
crit.
You go. Vermeil's ability, remembered at this time.
Ah, he's got one. Oh,
Oh
no.
no, Kylo, why are you doing this to me?
Hit crit, spends 1 force, and that's going to be shield and a card there. Wounded pilot on Kylo Ren.
Oh man, Kylo likes those Link's actions so much. It would be a shame if he just couldn't do that anymore because he took the stress after the first one. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the Empire will score another 2 points, and Vonreg and Kylo teaming up on Vader to score that middle objective.
Would like to report here a player putting in their ridiculous moment of the game. Andrew Goldbach out of Wisconsin says, I just took 1 torpedo. Crit chain says I take 9 damage. Perfectly kills Bosk.
Wow.
Yep. Seems a little rough. Now with that objective scoring, we're at 9-2. 9-2 in this round. Now this can flip very quickly, very easily. I will tell you, this week I was playing a game with my friend Brandon Prokos, and he was flying a list similar to this. He had Vader, Vermeil, and something else. I don't remember what the other ship was. But he, I was ahead for almost the entire game. And then right at the end, he just came in and murderized me. Like, my ships just started popping, and that score flipped real quick.
Yeah, it's surprising how quick it can flip. I mean, we see Torbjorn with 9 points to 2 points right now, holding a pretty commanding lead.
Is it 9-3? Did they miss one?
I thought you only scored.
Oh, they missed the one in the corner up there.
No, yeah, no, it's 9-2.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay.
They forgot the other one was tied. But yeah, we see 9-2 right now. Looks like a commanding lead. But all that will take to tip the odds is losing any one of these ships. Yeah, especially Vader. Lose Vader, lose the game.
It's true. Pretty much when I see a Vader across the table, I do go a little bit a little bit of tunnel vision. I was like, that ship must die, or completely ignore it. You got two choices. You really got two choices. You're either going hard at it or it doesn't go.
Yeah, you go all your resources into killing Vader, or you just leave him alone and just try to ignore him as much as possible. Try to avoid him, because you can't ignore him, but you can avoid him.
I will not be ignored.
Yeah. He makes his presence known when he throws out 2-3 die attacks with those cluster missiles, dealing on average like probably 2.5 for maybe closer to 3 when both those, or with that heavy laser cannon doing like an average of 3.5.
It looks like our guy Pete Rose said, fake news. I played Vader Defender plus TIE Swarm this week. Vader died and I still won. He did it. You subverted. That is the rarity. That is definitely the rarity.
Yeah, but how much work did Vader do before that happened, though? Because if he does some work, you still have a chance.
Sure, you got to get that value.
Yeah.
All right, we see the one left bank. Stay in that pursuit.
Reach going after Vader. Probably see the evade go down here on the Grand Inquisitor. Oh, just gonna barrel roll.
Wait, did they not do the
away.
wounded pilot roll? Did we see the wounded pilot roll?
Let me see. Yeah, because it looks like he focus and then rolls, does not take the stress, then gets to rotate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Oh, on both. This is on both. I forgot you got to do it on both. Whoa. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not wounded.
Safe.
It makes me stronger. Obviously.
Vader gets the evade. Yeah, I'm not sure if that boost right doesn't hit that asteroid. Because I don't know about you, Dion, but I would not like to take an advanced proton torpedo from that breach.
No.
So
You want to stay away from that 5 dice attack for sure.
Yeah, so I think you barrel roll, because I think the barrel roll gets into range 2. Because he's out of ion torpedoes.
Out of ions? No. If I can't ion people, what am I going to do?
Oof, man, it's close. He might still have range 1. Ugh.
Oh, that's scary.
Oh, it's so close.
If I'm the FO player, I'm just like, please.
Licking his lips.
Algorithm, help me.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty spicy close range 1.
2, I think it is, man. Oh, man.
Oh, I think he's gonna go forward instead of back. Okay, we're gonna put a pause on that range 1 check.
Oh, it's so close. Giants, it's so close.
I know. I think it's in. I thought for sure he'd get out with the barrel, but it looks like it's in.
All right. Trail mix there. 2 hits looking at Vader. Drops the focus, and Vader will have to spend the evade, so no tokens on this attack either.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's out. It's range 2.
It's so scary. Okay.
It ends up turning into a 2 dice pea shooter. Nothing.
Yeah, it gets the evade.
Oh, man. Breach. Almost, bud. All right, Vermeil's up.
Looks like it has is that a range 2? Oh no, it says Kylo into Vermeil. Gets the evade.
And now Vermeil into breach. Got 2.
It's going to be 1 damage into breach. Oh man, Vermeil holding down the middle objective against these FO players.
That's right. And
so it's going to be 1-1?
Yeah, 1 on each side, 10-3. That medium base doing the work.
I know. I love these medium bases right now. Just so hot. So hot. Especially on assault, which is basically the only one that matters for these medium and large bases. But
yep.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Right. Vermeil has some hard decisions here. Throw that dial back up there. Could just do a one straight and just jam breach or jam Von Reg to ensure that Von Reg cannot lock.
Yep.
And probably is going to force for Von Reg to bump. Or could boost left if he has it, and then do a sloop left. Could be tight, but if he thinks he has it, it could be pretty cool.
You gotta believe in yourself, James. That's what it comes down to.
Oh gosh, these medium bases with boosts. You think that I would have learned after playing against so many of the fire sprays, but every time they boost, I'm just like, wow, that's big.
That's really far away. A quick reminder that this round and all of our rounds this weekend brought to you by Co-op Print Yards. Use code GSP for 15% off. Get your awesome 3D printed dial covers and more at coopprintyards.com. All right, so with a score of 10-3, we have Toby in a commanding lead. I will tell you one of the things when I was doing some head simming with people is the Reaper is starting to be a popular choice for a couple of reasons. Obviously, Vermeil has some great attack potential, as well as the potential to be a Palpatine carrier. Does he
have the loadout for that?
I think so.
Thought.
And maybe it's the other Reapers that can carry Palpatine.
Oh, Vermeil can. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I was just thinking Vizier because it fits perfectly.
Yeah. But I wonder if the call here, because that's a juicy ship. I mean, it's worth 5 points and it only has 1 agility. If maybe if you're going for points on kills, maybe that's the ship you go at first. It's the easiest one to take down. It's not fair off with some defensive ability or something like that. And you might get a little more progress.
Yeah, especially with the child out there. And just keep in mind that when you are shooting this, when you are shooting Vermeil, you do get the following effect on the 2 ships that have Merciless Pursuit. After you perform an attack, if the defender is equipped with a child, you may acquire a lock on the defender. So I don't think we've seen it come up just yet, but could be pretty cool.
Agreed. Kylo making a turn. Now we didn't see any. Haven't seen any proximity mines yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty terrified. Yeah. Okay, so Kylo moves in, boosts, jams,
and that breaks the lock that Vader had.
Wounded pilot is on the crit.
trigger.
Yeah, so Kylo will take a stress.
No.
Finally punished for doing all those actions. Locks Vader. Can he get out of it again?
He's trying so hard. But I feel like that 4K is open. It's open now. Ooh, it's close.
It is open, I think.
He's thinking about he's thinking about that barrel roll. He's thinking about it.
Yeah, because if he can get a nice shot off onto breach.
Yep, there it is.
Could be pretty cool. Did Vermeil stop?
Vermeil. Where's that dial?
They do have stop.
Yep.
Looks like it.
Von Ray goes 4 straight. They are going hard at Vader right now.
Yeah.
This is all a play.
Wow. Okay. Takes a strain to lock Vader and then focuses.
He's going all offense. Trying to see if he can get some proton rocket action going. And that Vader 4K does fit. Von Reg's bullseye is also on right now. Remember, there's a 5 dice shot out there. Vader is going to have to shimmy if he doesn't want to take it.
I think I barrel roll. to Vader's left, lines up at that bullseye on Kylo. Also might get out of range of Breach's advanced proton torpedo.
Lots of choices here. Risking a 4 and a 5 die shot.
Yeah, based on the current angles, it would be safer for him to barrel roll to his right. But I think this is the correct choice. Lines up that bullseye on Kylo. Could take Kylo out before he gets to shoot.
So we might see the proton rocket here into the Grand Inquisitor to clear it off the board. It's still worth 6 points. Oh, he's going into Vader? I think this is a mistake.
Oh, man. And Grand Inquisitor does have his proton, too. Wow. Okay.
And he's going hard because the target lock was there, but 2 hits. Can you clear the evade at least?
Nope.
No.
Oh, man. Tyranny. Okay, here's when we see that bullseye for the heavy laser cannon on the Kylo Ren. Kylo only has his force for defense and only 2 agility. Can spend 2 force here.
1 crit so far.
Ooh, yeah, just 2 force.
1 for Malice, 1 for the normal ability. Hit, crit, crit. Looking at Kylo.
Takes a hit for heavy laser cannon.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, so no blinded.
Yeah. Yeah, so after
fixed.
After the heavy laser cannon hits, change all crits to hits. Sorry, after the modified attack die step. So before the defender even defends. Vader did get outside of that range 1 advanced proton torpedo.
Gotta stay back.
Get away from me. Okay.
Only 1 hit.
Has the lock. Okay. Has his evade. He's plenty fine.
In hindsight, the reason maybe that Filipe was thinking about not shooting the proton rocket at the Inquisitor is that Breach has a pretty clear drop the proton on the Inquisitor. Though, like we mentioned earlier, though, he is risking a proton rocket back at Von Reg, which is, I think, is the bigger risk.
Yeah. Okay, this is a range 1 attack from Kylo, but the Grand Inquisitor chose to spend his force to make it to prevent the range bonus.
And hit it crit, and it looks like it worked out. Ooh, does he want to spend the focus?
Okay, no, he has a force. Okay. Whew.
It's a crit, though. What do we get? Panic pilot.
That's fine. That's fine. Just get out of there. But guess what? He still has his focus to shoot that proton rocket at this strained Von Reg with no defense tokens.
5 on 2 is what's on the menu.
And that's going to be
spend it.
4.
3 hits and a crit. Von Reg might be looking sad here. Okay,
No.
got the natties. Hit crit. Shields down. That could have been a lot worse. So I think
that could have been a lot worse.
that was still super risky. And here we go. Von Reg's got a follow-up shot. Abilities active. Range 1.
Ooh.
Spends. Hit crit. And that's going to be hit crit.
Direct does it for Von Reg.
It's a disabled power regulator.
Oof. Lives to fight another day. Okay, I think that's it for shooting.
And we have
Okay,
three.
just...
FO scores this one of the top left. And Vermeil is going to end up scoring the one on the middle. So 11-4.
Yeah, I think you're right. Breach has that pretty great boost drop here.
Mm-hmm. So it might end up working out. But I feel like that disable power regulator may have been unnecessary. But in the heat of battle, you never know what's the line, the hope that the player is going for.
Yeah, we may see Vonreg do one of those turnaround maneuvers. Has the 2 sloop or 5K available. Just because you want to make sure that you're at least facing the correct direction back into the fight on the turn that you're doing the eye on. Alternatively, could just run away a little bit and choose take his eye on maneuver just to reset. Vermeil is stressed, so won't have the option to do controlled ailerons. Just has his dial. I think that one bank is blue, though. It is. So has a pretty good option to one bank to his right, bump into the back of Vermeil, and still have that token available.
Now, for those of you who are watching at home, if you were playing today, I think we talked a little bit about our faction breakdown, right? We have Imperials on top. I'm curious to know, for those of you at home, would you have what faction would you have brought? 'Cause I know, like, one thing that got shouted out by our Grand Admiral Chase was the fact that, man, only 3 resistance lists?
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
All right, there we go. We did see the proximity mine get dropped. 1 guaranteed damage plus another Inquisitor gone. And all of a sudden, this score is getting a lot closer. 11-10.
Yeah, those extra scenario points really coming in handy for Torbjorn to keep that lead.
Sorry, I'm laughing. Tyhar7 said, not resistance. And for those of you who are looking to play in an event later on, we want to remind you that our next Galactic Qualifier is happening in July. It is on July 16th. It is happening during the Western Europe time zone. And that's Malachor. Super cool. And for each of our champions, one of the prizes is each of the champion will have will be crowned the hero of Sullust, and we'll choose one of their ships to become an alt art card that we create and give away as prizes. So super excited to see this weekend what's going to be our first, potential pilots that we can choose from. You got a call for me, James, a potential hero of Sullust? You want to call it now?
The winner?
Not a player, a pilot. A pilot.
A pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, so many scum. I think I'm gonna go with Cad Bane.
Cad Bane, the hero of Sullust? Maybe.
Yeah.
I did have somebody ask me, say, Dion, what if the same 2-ship list wins all of them? It's like, well, then we just we just have alternatives, I guess. We just start deciding different pilots or whatever.
Oh wow, Vader does the one hard. Is that right? Turns
He
right
sure
one,
did.
does pattern analyzer, barrel rolls away, gets a pretty nice shot into Kylo.
Beautiful. And on that attack, able to spend two for hit, crit, crit. Double evades, has a force, only a single crit.
Takes one on Vermeil. Does get one of the child force back. Okay. Kylo taking a pretty big shot here from hit, crit from Vermeil. And Kylo should be gone with that shot.
Got him.
Definitely gone. No heroic for you.
I mean, he's a hero, right? And from a certain point of view, maybe.
Okay. Looks like Vermeil once again. Oh, actually, he's gonna keep it this time because Kylo is gone.
Yep. Hmm. 18-10 is our score. One more round will likely determine the victor here. Empire on the precipice, on the cusp of victory.
Bonreg is ionized here, so we'll probably just see the one bank to the right.
Is the one bank blue on the Defender, or is it white? It's white, right?
I think it's blue.
Is it blue?
On the Defender, ooh, it's white.
It's white.
It's blue. Wow.
What? White, blue, white, blue. It's blue. So I mean, that's the next move for Vader,
Yeah.
right? Like,
yeah, you do not want to take that cluster or the proximity mine. Yeah, but I think you still drop it, just in case Torbjorn forgot about it. I mean, honestly, you might see a lock go down here from, yeah. Lock that guy. Be able to share your lock to Vader in the system phase of next round. Might see a boost here from Breach to get Arc onto Vermeil.
Breach boost into the left.
Does have the Merciless Pursuit condition on him, so we'll get a lock on Vermeil after he performs his attack to set up that Advanced Proton Torpedo for next round.
So FO still has an opportunity.
Oh wow! Chooses to go out.
He was worried about the proximity mine.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I never know how big that. I think he should be good to boost left.
Yeah.
He said he's scared to go down that way in case he won't be able to get back.
I mean, right now he's in a spot where it's going to take him a couple turns to be relevant again. This is a window for First Order.
Yeah, for sure. Could do some big damage into Vermeil here. No mods right now, so just one.
Blink, yeah, you got something.
Takes another one and recovers the force on the child. Sets up that lock for next turn.
Advanced proton torpedo looks tasty.
Vermeil gets another point for that middle one, and it looks like Vermeil or Von Reg gets the top right one.
Okay, let's go down the win condition, right? So if Vermeil can get cleared off the board next turn, that would be 5 points. That would bring Filipe to 16. And if he was able to score 2 objectives, it'd be 17-18. And then you have to score objectives for another turn, 19-20, without losing Breach and Von Reg. I mean, that's the win condition for Filipe. You got to take out Vermeil. You must.
Yeah, but honestly, Vermeil has a pretty good move here with the boost left, swoop left.
You just can't let it happen, man. You got to win. You got to get the dub. But I do agree.
All right, I don't think Tarkin is going to be able to be used this round because Vader is outside of range to acquire the lock.
Right.
Pretty guaranteed.
Just roll something, and first player
roll a symbol.
goes to Von Reg. What was that?
He tried to Tarkin, but
no,
Tarkin
yeah, he has to
does
be in
not
range.
say ignore range restrictions.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh.
just gonna do the one hard.
Breach 1 forward to victory, baby.
Gonna do the ion limiter to barrel right.
Oh, nice. That's a good move. That's
cool.
a good move.
Guarantees
I don't think this.
You don't take that advanced proton torpedo.
Yep. Breach can't do anything about that.
Take the strain though. That's sad.
It's all right. Breach just got to roll double crits, double crits, double
3x.
Easy. All right, Von Reg
can lock and Daredevil.
Can Von Reg get there for a shot? Maybe it's through the cloud.
I think I can't see it because there's a token on it, but I believe he has the arc. Yeah. Oh, it's range 2 as well, so only one die here with the strain.
3 dice, looking for some results. Spend the lock.
Has the crit. That is very important here.
Spend the lock. And got hit crit. Both are going through. Hit. Crit. Disable power regulator.
Okay. Not that important for medium base ships, but
Vader
out.
Vader doesn't have anything. Breach. Range 0.
Needs 2 natty hits.
He has to be the hero right here. Get him. Natties. No, nothing.
Yeah, the wrong natties. I think that's a game.
That's the game right there. With Vermeil not going down, that means that last point was scored by Vermeil on the objective. Congratulations to Toby winning with his 3-ship Empire list. Good game, Filipe. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.